due to a transition between Commissioner General Shady and Commissioner General Julie Esiam. When Commissioner General Julie Esiam took office, Mr. Speaker, the new leadership of GRA awarded this contract on sole sourcing basis, even though there was a running competitive sourcing. Mr. Speaker, it did not stop there. About 1 month to the general elections, in fact, on the 4th of November 2024, an addendum was signed by Tata Consultancy Services Limited and GRA. And Commissioner General Julie Esiam signed on behalf of the GRA. Mr. Speaker, the details are as follows. It says that subject to approval provided by Parliament of Ghana, Tata Consultancy Service is entitled to 20% withholding tax exemption from 1st of January 2025 till the end date, as set out under Clause 4 of the SOW. Mr. Speaker, it says that GRA shall be responsible and do all such act required for obtaining such approval from Parliament. Mr. Speaker, my principle still holds. My position on tax is unwavering. Mr. Speaker, everyone knows my views about tax exemptions. But Mr. Speaker, this is agreement that was signed by the Ghana Revenue Authority, by the previous administration, imposing an obligation on the people of Ghana. So, Mr. Speaker, the key point here is that the GRA is entitled to ensure that 20% withholding tax is given to Tata Consultancy Service. So, Mr. Speaker, I have not signed this contract. In fact, the new Commissioner General, Mr. Anthony Sapon, never signed this contract. Mr. Speaker, the only reason why I am bringing this to Parliament is that, Mr. Speaker, Tata Consultancy Service, first, is a foreign company. And before this contract should have been signed, Mr. Speaker, they should have come to Parliament under Article 1815. Mr. Speaker, they did not come to you under Article 1815 of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, I'm here to make sure that the right thing is done. I am cleaning your mess. That's what I'm doing. Mr. Speaker, apart from that, Mr. Speaker, this tax obligation, the Ministry of Finance cannot sit at the office and approve it. I am bringing it, Mr. Speaker, for approval because, Mr. Speaker, if you look at the wording in the addendum, it further states that the GRA shall be responsible and do all such acts required for obtaining such approvals from Parliament of Ghana and immediately notified Tata Consultancy Services of such approval. Mr. Speaker, I'm only doing my work. I'm only doing what I have been asked to do. Mr. Speaker, I thought my colleague would rather applaud me. Mr. Speaker, I did not only stop there. Mr. Speaker, let me tell you what I did again. Mr. Speaker, because the process of competitive sourcing was truncated, I asked the Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority to further renegotiate the program. Mr. Speaker, in renegotiating it, this is the outcome. Mr. Speaker, accordingly, we were able to reduce the cost of software and related items from $25.3 million to $20 million, saving $5.3 million on one line alone. Mr. Speaker, I did not end there. I also negotiated downwards hardware and related items from $15 million to $13.7 million. Mr. Speaker, overall, everything put together, we saved $9 million plus for renegotiating this agreement. Mr. Speaker, the reason why I renegotiated this agreement and ensure that we implement it well, one, is to be legal and stay within the remit of the law. And Mr. Speaker, most importantly, the IMF has identified the implementation of this particular ITAS software as a structural benchmark that has been turned to prior action. And so it is critical for the Republic of Ghana to implement it. Mr. Speaker, let me put on record that in spite of all the challenges around this ITAS software thought it was good. The Speaker, the IMF has confirmed that the software is good. I have to implement it. But before I implement it, I have to come and clean everything else that I believe was wrong, Mr. Speaker, and that includes seeking parliamentary approval and renegotiating the rate down. So, Speaker, all what I've done is just to be legal and to implement the program as has been renegotiated and as we have reduced the cost by about $9 million United States dollars. Mr. Speaker, that is the reality. My position on taxes hasn't changed, Mr. Speaker, and it will never change. Thank you very much.
Honourable members, at the conclusion of the debate, as many as are in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Those against say no. Honourable members, the ayes have it. The motion is accordingly adopted. Honourable members, let me reiterate the fact that it is right if you give the opportunity to leadership to speak last. After giving the opportunity to the leadership to speak, I have a difficulty looking back.
Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members,
Mr. Speaker.
As I am here, if the rules are breached and you are up on point of order, I know. If there is a breach of the rule and you are up on point of order, I know.
27.
Until I realize that the rules are breached and you are up on point of order, I will not. Yes, consequential resolution 27.
Mr. Speaker, we will take item 27, the consequential resolution.
Yes, Minister for Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to move that motion advertised as item 27 be taken now. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
All members, motion move. Any seconder?
Mr. Speaker, I write to second the motion.
All members, this is a consequential resolution. The question is, as many as are in favor of resolution number 27 at page 11 of today's order paper, say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. The resolution is accordingly adopted. Yes, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we'll go back to commentary on
28-29.
Yeah, I thought so. It has not been done. The tax waiver. The tax waiver.
No, they are all together. So I have to read resolution 30.
30. 28-29. Mr. Speaker.
Speaker, I move that motion number 28 on today's order paper be moved now. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
Honourable members, this is a procedural motion. The question is, as many as are in favor of the motion say aye. Aye. Those against say no. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. Consequential motion number 29.
Mr. Speaker, the report for the exemption was incorporated in the earlier report that we adopted. So 29 is not necessary. What we need is the consequential resolution, that is item 30.
Move and second.
Yes, I want the chairman to move and give this explanation. And then once it is seconded, because we have debated already, I'll put a question that will move to the consequential resolution.
Mr. Speaker, in moving the earlier resolution, the motion, we inadvertently discussed and requested this House to adopt the report of the committee with respect to the withholding tax agreement.
Chairman of the committee moved this motion and then indicated that the report has already been taken by the House.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, I move that this Honorable House adopt the report of the Finance Committee on the request of waiver. Mr. Speaker, I move that the motion number 29 on today's order paper be moved now. Mr. Speaker, I so move, because I've already presented the report of the committee.
Thank you very much. Any seconder?
Mr. Speaker, I would to second the motion.
Honourable members, in view of the fact that the motion and the report adopted, I will put a question. As many as are in favor of the motion number 29, say aye. Have it. Motion number 29 is adopted. Now, consequential resolution number 30. Minister.
Speaker, I beg to move that resolution advertised as item 30 be taken today. I so move.
Honourable members, any seconder?
Mr. Speaker, I second.
Honourable members, this is a consequential resolution. I will therefore put a question. As many as are in favor of the consequential resolution, say aye. Those against, say no. The ayes have it. Consequential resolution number 30 at page 12 and 13 of today's order paper is accordingly adopted. Yes, Majority Leader.
We will resume the comments on the budget statement.
Very well. I will then proceed to give the floor to Honorable Tetenyanko. Yes, Honorable Habib.
Mr. Speaker, except that I can see the Finance Minister is packing his books. Mr. Finance Minister, I can see that after passing resolutions and motions, he is packing his books to leave the chamber. Sit down and listen to the commentary on your budget. Don't leave the chamber. Your deputy is not the minister. You are. Sit down and listen.
Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
I thought the nice suit and tie would have changed his. Or he's aspiring to be a finance minister. He's always in Zalabia.
Honorable Tetenyanko, you have the floor. I know, but where you are going may be dangerous for you. If you want to do it that way, you will be the very person that will complain.
I will take a cue.
That's why we are not doing it on proportion basis.
I take a
so
cue.
take a cue.
I take a cue. Majority Leader, we plead that those that will outstand, so to speak, today, we find a way of accommodating them. On that score, we don't have a problem. We can go ahead and take the other business from the government side.
Very well. Honourable members, on this note, I would ask the whips. I will ask the whips to engage. Now, when they engage, they should advance their mind to whether or not we are taking questions, we are taking statements, because other government business must be taken in addition to the commentary. So if you are not taking questions, then we are clear we are not taking questions. If you are not taking statements, then we are clear we are not taking statements. So that there will be a clear roadmap for tomorrow. In the meantime, honourable members, we have scheduled questions for the Minister, the Attorney General, and then the Minister responsible for Justice. He is seated. May I humbly ask him to take the designated seats, and I will call on the questioners to pose the questions to him. So we are now on item numbered 7.
A lot of investment opportunities in this country we should be able to take care of. Now, cocoa is doing very well. Why can't you look at cocoa companies and invest in them and get some of the money? Because if you put in 5 billion and people are getting 140 billion, why not put them in the cocoa factories and get some of the money as part of the qualifying instruments for this funds? So with these few words, Mr. Speaker, I would like to support the report, and I believe that all members will support us to change and expand the qualifying instruments.
Opportunity to contribute to this very important report, which, Mr. Speaker, will go to our efforts of national development. Mr. Speaker, I support the effort that is being made to broaden the investment policy and management of the Ghana Petroleum Fund in accordance with Section 31A of the Petroleum Revenue Management Act, Act 815. Mr. Speaker, if you take a careful look at the report, you will see that at paragraph 5.0 at page 5, Mr. Speaker, the committee does a very excellent job on their observations, specifically on rationale for the request. And Mr. Speaker, the committee states, and I quote, that the committee noted that currently the Ghana Petroleum Fund were being invested in the following instruments, and they list them from A to H, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I think it's important that this House makes the point to the ministry and government, for that matter, that measures and policies should be put in place to ensure that we have maximization of these instruments, which are being makes in-depth analysis under the caption, types of additional instruments to be issued. And there I have a little concern. Mr. Speaker, you will see that the committee observes, and I quote, Mr. Speaker, with your permission at page 7, that in response to the types of additional instruments to be issued, the minister stated that the specific instruments will be decided only after Parliament has approved the request. He, however, assured the committee that according to the advice from the Investment Advisory Committee, the proposed instruments will comply with the following criteria. And the criteria is set out from A all the way to B, Mr. Speaker. So, Speaker, I think that Parliament should continue to keep an eye on the criteria that is going to be used and the specific investment instruments which are going to be deployed by the ministry and, for that matter, government, to ensure that we maximize the additional instrument, the additional investment which will accrue to this fund. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, and finally, I also think, Mr. Speaker, respectfully, that the ministry and government should pay attention to the data